Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. So, today I feel guided to do another collective reading. And the first message that is here is it's the end of the world as we know it. And this song is playing in my head for days. And it's a message for all. We all know that there is big changes happened already, and a lot more is coming. So our world and we are going through massive changes, and what we are going into now is the darkness is gonna be darker, the light is gonna be lighter. But there is nothing to fear, because in the end we all go to the same place. And if we see darkness, if we face darkness, it's always the same message: be the light. Be the lighthouse wherever you can. Shine light wherever you can. And stay in your center. Stay as much as possible in your center. We got this. And we are all in this together. And we got this. Just keep on shining your light and don't fear the darkness. Okay, let's see where this is going. Although this is a timeless reading, I want to wish everyone a happy new year. And I want to send my dearest blessings to all. Whatever you are wishing for, I wish it to you. From a very genuine place. May you be happy, may you be at peace, may you be in joy, in health, in wealth. May you be strong, courageous, and whatever warms your heart, I wish it to you. Let's see. What comes through now is silence before the storm. If you hear any sounds, it's my doggie. And she's very near now, so you probably hear her breathing. Silence before the storm. It also feels very silent, very peaceful also, but it's very silent. That's why I say silence before the storm, because it feels like it's too silent. So maybe for some of you, you are in this space where it's too silent, where nothing is happening. Enjoy the silence, enjoy the peace, because action is coming. For sure, action is coming. I feel I just want to bathe in this silence and transfer it to you, this peace that is in there also. We just stepped into a new year, but it also feels the beginning of this year, and throughout this year, it's keep on doing this practice of forgive, release, let go, surrender. Whatever you encounter within yourself or within your external world that you know is not resonating with you anymore, keep on forgiving, releasing, letting go, and surrendering. And always remind yourself to refill. There is an ongoing process of making space by releasing to make space for new things to enter. And a lot of new things want to enter for all. A lot of new things are entering for all. There are these very opposite energies here from fulfillment and loss. And that's also why it feels relevant to bring this message again, to keep on releasing whatever you lose, whatever leaves your life, let it go. Forgive, release, let go, surrender, and refill with what is for you fulfillment, what that means for you. Be very clear in what you want to take with you, and in what you want to let go. Be clear. But also clarity is coming in for many. Where there was confusion, clarity comes into place. A lot of things that were unclear before will start to make sense or will suddenly make sense. The silence keeps on hanging here, and it almost feels like I prefer the silence over bringing the messages. And there is also a message in there to allow your mind to rest. Whenever the silence is there, just enjoy it. Whenever the feelings are there that you enjoy to feel, just feel and let that mind rest. Peace is coming in for many. A strong sense of peace. A true experience of peace. A higher experience of peace. And in the same time, things are speeding up. So it's about being in peace in any situation. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Guilt on the bottom of the deck. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So again, it's about this being very honest and disciplined in a sense, in clear. That's more. I don't like the discipline so much, um, but it's this honesty and clarity into this I take with me, this I let go. And discipline, if you have certain goals, also be very aware that if you set your goals, that you come from a place of commitment, which doesn't mean you cannot make any mistakes. It just asks from you to commit to it. Don't let your words be empty. When you say you're gonna do something, commit to it. Again, doesn't mean you cannot make any mistakes, but understand the value of committing to something. The stillness is really catching my attention. And coming back to the first message, it's the end of the world as we know it. There is a certain stillness that will be experienced by many, and it's a stillness that you have never experienced before. And there is also something within this stillness, if you experience a certain stillness, then also be aware that a next shift is on its way. Because the stillness that is there is also a sign that something big is about to shift. In the stillness, after the stillness. In our illusion of time, it's after the stillness, but time is an illusion, so it happens in the same time. But in our human experience, in our experience of time, something happens after this stillness. And also remember to enjoy the stillness. These moments of pause in between. But there is something very significant about this stillness. Whenever you become aware of the stillness, remind yourself to tap into your light, to tap into your feminine. Doesn't matter if you are male or female, but to tap into your receptive, feminine, intuitive, feminine side. The ascended masters are coming through, and if they show themselves to you, they are coming through because you are learning something new. You have committed to something new, and the ascended masters can come through, or people in your environment that are more skilled than you. They are coming through to help. They are coming through to guide you in whatever you have committed to, and whatever you have chosen to go for. Teachers are showing up. At all times, remember who you are, own your power, and own your birthrights. Okay, for many of you, these teachers coming through, it's really ascended masters. So we are speaking about beings that are not from this world. Also, but for most of you, I really feel this presence of beings that are not in physical form anymore. And they are really coming through to help you, to guide you, to support you, to teach you. And whenever you feel alone, remind yourself that you are never alone. When we feel alone, it's a moment where we forgot that we are always connected. The moment we remember that we are always connected, we don't feel alone anymore. And it's very important to remind yourself of that. In the moments that you feel lost, I hear, lost and alone, remind yourself that you are never alone, that there are a lot of beings surrounding you. Who want to help you. Nothing to fear. Never, nothing to fear. Seven, 4, 9 is important for someone. There is a promise of celebration, there is a promise of success, there is a promise of being seen. There is a promise of fulfillment of wishes. There is a promise of being offered the cup that you are waiting on. Cups that you are waiting on. Everything is aligning to lead you on that path. There are lilies here, Archangel Gabriel. Anyone who has difficulties with something that is related to children, there is support, they are safe, they are protected. Pregnancy, birth, if you are worried about that, everything is protected, everything is safe, there is no need to worry. You are stronger than you think. Teachers, writers, artists, you are very supported by the divine to bring out your art, to bring out your message. And you will also notice that there is a different energy that is guiding you through your art. Surrender to that. Because what comes through there is important for the people who will come in contact with your art. It's very divinely guided. There is something here with a garden. Someone creating art or allowing their creativity to come through in the sense of a garden with plants, with nature. And there is a message also here to connect your garden with the cycles of the moon. If you are not doing that yet, to look into the moon calendar according to seeding, planting, cutting, pruning. A lot of unexpected events are coming through, or are being announced. They are unexpected, but they are announced in this moment to expect the unexpected. Some of you will become aware of how you are channeling and what you are channeling. And to also dare make conscious choices about what you choose to channel. You are leveling up. 369 also comes through here. This silence again, this silence is really catching my attention. Meditation is also here. So a message for some to focus more on meditation and to ask the questions that you have in meditation, which is connection to God, Source, Spirit, whatever you want to name it. This silence, what I said, this silence is very interesting because it started to rain now. I don't know if you hear that. So it's not silent. There is sound, but there is a silence. An interesting silence. And it feels it's important for all of you to become aware of that, these moments of silence, because a lot is happening in these moments of silence. A lot of upgrades, a lot of downloads, and an invitation to become aware of. An invitation to become aware of in the first place the silence, but it's also by becoming aware of this silence, of this stillness, that it's like you are training your senses to become more and more aware of subtle energies, subtle frequencies, subtle things. And it's an invitation in there. We always have our own free will to choose, but there is an invitation in there to, if you do that, the more you become aware of this stillness, of this silence, the more will be, the more you will experience of what you want to experience also. It feels like a training ground in the sense the way it comes through, or the way the message comes through, not the way the silence comes through, but it's it feels like the stillness is new. It's a different level of stillness than what we are used to, or than what you are used to. And by becoming aware of this stillness, by becoming an observer of this stillness, you are also leveling yourself up in your abilities, your gifts, your talents. So whenever the silence catches your attention, take use of that opportunity. There is no need to analyze. I also don't feel like I'm analyzing. I'm just experiencing this stillness, which is beautiful to experience. It's very peaceful. And like I say, it's a stillness, but I hear a lot. It's also like a stage is set to practice with your gifts in that stillness. So whenever the stillness catches your attention, use that opportunity. Be in that stillness and just be aware of what happens, of what you feel, what you hear, what you experience. Hmm. Some short messages here. Divine magic and instant manifestation of the highest will. All is well. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to be. With hidden blessings you will soon understand. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Forgive me for this silent reading, if I can call it like that, because it feels like that. But it's also, I hope you, through this reading, you can also experience the silence, the stillness, that is here, because it's very peaceful. And it's important that this is here. I don't take any reading as a coincidence. Anything that happens in a reading happens for a reason. And to come back to the first strong message, it's the end of the world as we know it. So a lot of new experiences, a lot of new is here. New and true, I hear. So it's new in a sense, but it's also your truth, our truth. And this stillness, it just feels so natural, so pure, so true. I feel I want to pull some numbers, and one drop on the floor, which I also want to pull. Oh, that's a lot. That's too many. So this 38, which is 11, which is a gateway. 8, 50, 17, which is 8 again. We have already 3 times 8 here, which is infinity, and which is also manifestation. 41, 48, another 8, 4 times 8, 14, and 35, which is another 8. That's a lot of 8s. So infinity, as above, so below, as within, so without, higher power, manifestation. There's a lot of 5s also here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of 5s and a lot of 4s also here. So 4s is manifestation into the physical realm. 5s is all about change. 4 is also about a strong base, the builder, the master builder. And 5 is change. So the world as we know it, it's the end of the world as we know it. But don't fear. Stay in your light. Shine your light. Be the light wherever you are, wherever you can. And enjoy this stillness. Become aware of it. Truly aware of it. Bathe in it. It's very healing. It's very comforting. So enjoy. My beautiful collective, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope this was helpful. And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings to each and every one.